millions of...
Actually, man is not a million. It's 10,000.
10,000. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about it today. I was like...
Biggest plot twist of my life. Like, when I found out.
I know. Bo Paul.
Oh! That's me.
Dude, yeah, like, I think you... And sometimes I would be called that, too, because of our hair.
What did you call Halloween?
Halloween 節快樂
Dude, that reminds me of
Remember?
好萊塢電台
Hollywood 電台 which means Hollywood
TV.
Hollywood TV, Hollywood
channel. Yeah, it's like all of the blockbusters is on there, and it's like a mainland China channel. But they had they had all the blockbusters. So, but they will repeat like the same one again and again. And there's a certain period of time where it's all still Chinese like movies. So I did get the point of that because they had Chinese channels for Chinese movies, and this is Hollywood TV.
So why are they putting Chinese movies in the Hollywood TV? You know what I mean? Like Hollywood in Thai, all right?
But I remember liking it because, like, you just scroll, like, you know, go through the channels on a random day and random time, and you'll find like a nice movie to watch.
Yes.
And then it's like, okay, now
I love it.
watch
And then they I think
watch.
they had English and Chinese subtitles too. So it's like it's also
Yeah.
I feel like I learned way more from those movies, you know, with the subtitles
true.
because
we weren't
Chinese and English.
we weren't fluent in Chinese or English, so we had both of them.
Yeah, Hollywood in Thai. It's like
Hollywood in Thai.
Hollywood in Thai. All right, today's spooky. Ooh. Because it's Man Sing. Well, it's almost Man Sing Ji. That's all Saints
2 weeks.
Day. It almost is like
Yeah, right.
right? Because Man is like a million.
Millions of souls day or millions of
Actually, Man is not a million. It's 10,000.
10,000. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about it today. I was like,
Biggest plot
okay,
twist of my
and can-
life. Like when I found out.
I know, but why don't they stick to like million? Yep, man. Because they both starts with M. It's easier to remember if, you know, they
Like,
both
because
stand
there's
for
a word.
million.
Yeah, exactly. Like million man. And then, because after that is Subman.
Subman.
And that's 100,000. Like the,
Yeah.
where it starts is different. And that.
So basically, a
crazy.
million is yepat man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember, like, I mean,
No.
what age do you, like, you know, learn that number? It's probably elementary. And I'm just,
I
like,
don't
thinking,
remember. Yeah.
wait, maybe it was elementary. I don't know, like, or probably middle school, maybe?
I think I just got confused when I start translating it to English.
Yeah, that
Like, it
is
was fine just learning Cantonese, but once you translate it to English, it's a bit confusing.
Then it's probably, like, somewhere in middle school or high school when we had English. And then that's when we're, like, because I feel like English classes are only, like, a little bit more advanced maybe in middle school or high school.
Yeah.
You went to English, like, school, like a private English school.
did.
So it was even more.
Private Catholic English school, all girl. Whew.
Can you imagine Cantonese and English? You have to be like proper. Ugh. I remember like with English class for our Chinese school it's like, you know, easy A, but
It's super easy. Easy A classes, one of those easy A
but
classes.
for you, I bet the Catholic private school is like you gotta be all straight A's, like type of thing.
I mean, yeah, the English is definitely like another level, I guess, for the locals, right? And also the Chinese, because I didn't go to the easy Chinese.
Yeah, because that's rude. It's like, excuse me? Just because I had prior knowledge to this language? You know, in university, they didn't know that I knew Portuguese that well. I mean, but I had to take a language course for the credit. Yeah, and then I took Portuguese. It's such an easy A. I slept every class.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Best
Easy
thing
A.
ever. Yeah, that's why I took video production, like beginner's class too, because it's so easy. Like when you've done videos already. But at the same time, I did want to, like, you know, go through the whole class of it, you know, knowing the stuff, what it's called or whatever. But I end up
Because
sleeping.
you were mostly self-taught, so
And that's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Just to even language, you have to use it. Like in this episode, because we are going to give you some Cantonese words to learn. And it will be a Halloween theme since
Halloween
it's almost Halloween. Halloweeners, how did people say this word? You know, like Man Saint Ji makes sense. All Saints Day. Isn't All Saints Day a day?
Isn't there? No, yeah, there is a specific day, All Souls Day.
Interesting.
But that's not the same as Halloween, right?
I guess it's not, because that's Man Saint Ji. It's only 10,000 souls, and it's not all souls. Maybe there's only 10,000 evil souls out there or something like that, and that's why it's called Man Saint Ji.
Okay, so All Souls Day is a couple days after Halloween, November 2nd.
November 2nd?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's a whole like shebang week of darkness, and obviously my birthday has to be like around that time.
Bro, that's so funny because my birthday actually for the Chinese calendar is the day where they praise the dead, or like
the Mexican one.
No.
Huh?
No, the Chinese.
Oh no, you said Chinese calendar. Why would the Mexican one be there? Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot what the day is called, but whenever I say, oh yeah, you know, this is my birthday, and they would always be like, oh, it's the same as, you know, the
Hungry Ghost Festival.
Hungry Ghost Festival.
Is that why you're always hungry?
In Chinese?
Let me see. Is it called 肚餓鬼?
餓鬼節.
中元節. 中元節. Yeah. Like middle.
鬼月.
like 幾多元? Like how much?
Yeah, but it's also when they start burning money.
Burning money.
You know, remember the whole.
Oh yeah. You have no idea, guys. Like every street you go, like there will be like a can where you just burn stuff. Well, we don't burn, but they burn like stuff to their ancestors. Right. So this 10,000 Souls Day. Back in Macau, we don't like. I remember watching movies and thinking, wow, so cool to have houses so you can do trick or treat.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for us, you have to walk down the stair and then go to each apartment and then walk down the stair, right? It's all buildings.
We don't.
You don't.
But we don't do that, right? We don't.
No.
And I kind of grew up like religious-ish, and so, well, yeah, I went to church every Sunday with Sandra, so it's like, they're like the devil. It's only, you know.
I know. Even my mom sometimes like, why are you? So I bought like a super cool shirt with like a skeleton in it, and like there was a time where skeleton was a trend. I think sometimes it's still a trend too, like on a shirt. It's like, don't get that. That's evil. Don't get it. I'm like, come on, it's just a design. Like I don't have any meaning to it. But for them, you know, it's meaningful.
The devil! It's the devil! Oh my god, no!
Devil.
I had a shirt where it's like the back was like a devil's tail and the wings. And it was just like it's actually very loud, but, you know, like very lame looking, actually.
Lame.
But when my mom saw it, I was like, why are you wearing the devil, huh? It's not good, the devil. Don't wear this, like, you throw this now, throw this. I was like, Mom, jeez.
I just throw it away.
I don't know if you remember that period of time where keychain condoms were a thing, but it's like a fake condom, just like.
Oh my god! Yes,
because it was plastic and it's powdery, like it's not real condom, and it's just like, and you just hang it on your phone. I think I hung it in my phone, and my mom found it, and she was like, "Why are you hanging this? What are you trying to say, huh? Were you trying to invite?" And I'm like, Mom. It's just cool, okay? It's just ironic.
Sometimes they just read into things a little bit too much.
Sometimes? Every time.
Every time. All the time.
All the time. All the time. Every time.
So you're saying that's one of the reasons why you don't, like, Halloween is not really a thing you celebrate, like, growing up, right?
Yeah, and the trick-or-treat thing, I mean, like, ringing people's doorbells, that would be weird. I don't know how New York City people do it, like in the city.
I don't know.
Do they actually go through like apartments?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know here around this neighborhood, which is like a suburb and outside of New York City, they they would go house to house and like they
To
have
you?
decorated, you know.
They would go to you?
Huh?
Would they go to you?
They just for our house we just put like a basket outside
So they won't. So they won't. So they won't bother you.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I would probably do that too, but we'll just run out. But yeah, I guess you need a house in a neighborhood to do that.
Yeah, it's not a very city-friendly culture
Yeah.
or tradition.
Yeah, that's true.
有冇搞錯啊?
So I don't remember, other than like these like college parties or parties, Halloween parties in Macau, I don't remember really celebrating
Ghost
Halloween
house,
so much.
haunted houses.
It's
Fisherman's Wharf.
Fisherman's Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Is it? No,
Wharf.
I was like, I can't remember the name.
I was like, I think we saw like a commercial of a haunted house, and then I was like telling Tyler, if I go in, all I'll do is yell. I don't know if you remember me. I every time we went, I just like go just hoping my scream will like scare them away.
I don't think I ever went to one. I didn't have the guts to.
Really? We didn't go like with our classmates or something? I feel like
I don't remember. I don't know. I feel like even if I was invited, my dad was probably like, no, it's too late. Don't go.
You're right. Dude, there was this one time, I was dressed up as a vampire. I was like feeling myself. I thought it was hilarious. Then like it was after the haunted house. There was this random guy that I just like wanted to scare just because it's like Halloween, you know, and I went, oh, and then, dude, after like 2 steps, like he said, Dolea, he said like really loud, and I was like, what the fuck? And he got super mad, and we started like walking really fast, and then like the cab line was there, so like we started running because he was following us. So I think it was a gangster, because you know the Fisherman's Wharf thing is near D2, and it was probably late, and it was probably someone.
Wait, so this was just
from
on the
Hasewui.
street. Like you just scared some random person on the street.
Yes, because I thought like I'm in the Halloween spirit, but it's the wrong guy to piss off. You know, you can't tell the age apart sometimes with these like Asian dudes. And,
that's true too.
And I think he was an older
but
man.
Also, yeah, I don't think. I feel like that's if you do it in like Western countries, you'd totally be fine, right? But in Macau, I don't think that's.
Okay, that's a nice word to learn in Cantonese. Guai ok.
Guai ok.
Haunted
Ghost house.
Ghost house, right? It's like it's ghost house
house
instead of haunted house. Because I don't know what would the word be in haunted. What's haunted in Cantonese? I wouldn't even know.
Hongbo? No, that's scary.
Haunted.
How do you say it? Someone is haunted. 上鬼. But it's just, they just use the word ghost to replace haunted. 撞鬼咩?
Yeah. 撞鬼咩? What's that meaning? Like I bump into a ghost. Like
撞鬼咩?
Like oh, so
does it mean like, are you possessed? Does it mean that?
Yeah, I think so. And it's like a more like exaggerating like sentence. And be like 撞鬼咩? Like oh my god, did I bump into a ghost? Like damn, that's crazy. 鬼知咩? Who fucking knows? Yeah, 鬼知咩? The ghost knows. So means no one knows, because if the ghost knows, then the ghost is dead. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we use a word even if it's not in Halloween.
吸血鬼.
吸血鬼. Or that's a suck blood ghost.
Yes, ghosts that suck blood, aka a vampire. I know they're not ghosts, but technically, they're not human beings. You know, they're like the afterlife.
Yeah, right. It's almost like, because they call foreigners ghosts, so anything who's not a.
Is that why there's no Asian vampires and only the Songsi? It's different.
Nah, there are Asian vampires.
Oh yeah.
After longer research, yes, there is a lot of Asian vampires in movies. Haji was so wrong.
There's Pinfo.
Pinfolk Bat. So Pinfolk Hup is Batman.
Pinfolk Hup.
Hup, right? Hup.
蜘蛛
Gigi, and then Hup is Spider-Man.
蜘蛛 Hup.
Why don't they say 蜘蛛男人? I guess Hup means Hup
Because that's
like.
that's a good. What is that? 蜘蛛 Hup. 蜘蛛 Hup.
But then there's 超人.
蜘蛛 Hup.
Superman.
超人 Hup.
It's not 超 Hup. It's, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah. Right.
Ah.
What?
This is a word. This is Mo Paul.
Oh. That's me.
Dude, yeah. Like, I think you and sometimes I would be called that too because of our hair.
Bro,
Of
my
how
mom,
puffy our
bruja. Like Sandra's mom would always like call when we get in trouble, like, "Hey, you brujas!" Like, it's like because we're both like, both of our hairs are just like, both super
So
curly.
cute.
I know, brujas.
Mo Paul.
Bruja, right?
There is. We already talked about lam gua, South.
South
Melon.
melon, lam gua, pumpkin. Okay, that's how you remember this word.
How do you say mummy? Mok lai.
Moklai. I think it is.
What the heck does that mean?
That's mummy.
Mok lai?
That's the word for mummy. Moklai. I guess it's
You think
like
that
a sound.
comes from the word,
like,
right?
Yeah, I think it's trying to make the sound of it. Like sofa
Mummy?
with sofa. You know.
Or cafe?
With coffee.
Copy.
Kale with curry. What else? No. I was gonna say soda, but no, we call it heisoi. Right?
Soda. I think some people say that too.
Yeah, they do. I just remembered it now, like how to write it. Yeah, you're right. Soda.
Yeah.
Like literally.
恐怖片,恐怖.
Hongbo. Scary. Hongbo. It actually sounds like a scary word. Hongbo. You know what I mean, right?
骷髏骨.
骷髏骨 skeleton.
骷髏骨.
骷髏骨 Fulo, like a fool.
骷髏骨.
Okay. Yeah.
Fulo, skull. Is it trying to say skull? Fulo. Doesn't sound like it. No.
古靈精怪.
Ah! That's an
That's a very-
expression actually, right?
It's a cool like adjective if you want to say like something like ooh,
古靈精怪.
like so in particular, I think. Kind of, like slash interesting.
It's like,
古靈
yeah, it's like,
怪, but like weird, you know, right? It's like one
Yeah.
whole word to like describe something that's weirdly awesome,
but
like
intriguing.
intriguing. Yeah. 古靈精怪, and in Halloween,
古靈精怪.
there's gonna be a lot of 古靈精怪. I feel like, oh my god, America, they do it all. Like in the morning, also after like the Halloween parties, there's always these witches that they dress up witches and they cycle. Like they're a group of cyclists. Just
It's cute. I mean, they
It's
go, yeah, they go big.
it's adorable. It is, yeah.
It's cute. I'm also going to like a Ghibli movie themed Halloween party soon. So it's like we have to make meals kind of like inspired by Ghibli. You know, the movies that Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke.
So cool!
Yeah.
What are you gonna dress up as?
I was just looking. I don't know. Also, like I'm so lazy to go out and shopping for costumes, so I'm trying to find a costume, you know, something where I could just throw them together from my closet.
Yes, for sure.
But I'm still looking.
For sure.
I was gonna be the fire Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle.
Wow! You're just gonna be the fire?
I like him. It's so cute, you know.
He does.
I
look
don't know
very
how I'm
cute.
gonna.
How are you gonna?
I don't
do
know how
it?
I'm gonna dress up with that. I don't know.
You're just gonna put your face all orange and like your hair all orange.
I
don't think
orange
that's
sweatshirt.
racially right for people like Trump.
Damn.
Jokes.
Skin is orange.
Oh my god. Yeah, like you know what? Just dress up all fiery. Like, oof. And then you're like, I am the fire. Oh, and put the face in your body. Put a hood. And so, you can just be the flame. Like,
I have one.
go to Micheals.
shirt
Go to
that's
Micheals.
orange.
Go to Micheals. They have like all those shit, right? Like, I love, man, if Macau had a Micheals, I would have been so happy. You know how much I love going into stationery shops and just, just look see, like, oh.
Look see.
Like what?
Window shopping.
Because I am a very disorganized student and whatever, but I want to be organized. Like, but I just can't. But I want to be. So when I go to these like stores, I smell the new stuff. It's a vibe. Like I wish.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I wish I knew what I wanted here. Like, but I'll buy a new pen. I'll buy a new pen and just cause. But it's just like, yeah.
The first time I went into Michael's, I was like, oh, this is heaven. Like all the DIY stuff. I could make my own earring. I could do all that stuff. Like I was in there freaking out for 40 minutes, and my friend was like, it's just Michael's. What are you?
Dude, remember like people would have to buy, like, if you want to buy fabrics and stuff, we had that one shop.
Oh my God.
In Samjantang, like the one like go upstairs, like they have like the roll of like fabrics and that's it. Like,
I think I remember, or you have to go to China. Like you have to cross the immigration and go to China, which for some people you have to get a visa for that.
Growing up, there's always kids just doing something like drawing comics.
Because it's even when I first left Macau for like a year or two when I went to Europe, there were so many people who did like their own stuff, like make their own blankets out of old t-shirts, things like that. It's not very, all that stuff, it's not very easily accessible in Macau. I mean, of course, maybe because it's a smaller city,
Japan had like a lot of cute stuff that made up for it, right? Like I feel like
that's true.
Yeah, because most of our stationery stuff. But yeah, and remember those like bracelets that we used to do? Like it's like a circle and it's like horoscopes.
Yeah. Friendship bracelets?
Yeah. It's like a whole thing. Like they put like a board, like, right? And then the rope comes out in the middle.
And then you go one side.
They do DIY their own or something, but you can buy like the kit and it's like horoscopes or something. And then I'm like, whoa. Yeah. And I remember like someone from church saw it and was like, horoscopes the devil. You cannot believe in that.
Really?
And I'm like,
why?
I don't believe in this shit. I just thought it was cool. Like, oh, I'm a Scorpio and I can like poison people. Like that's pretty cool. That's all I thought.
I can what do you say? How do you say?
Yeah. I always found that
the verb for it.
I always found that name of that horoscope so confusing. Like, why is it Cancer? Why can't it be crab legs? Like, I don't understand. But you remember those books that people would be so into in high school, like in Chinese?
Oh my God.
These horoscopes.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, people now, like, we complain about Gen Zs being like, oh, you're a Cancer, oh, you're a Leo, like, get off of me kind of thing, right? But it's always been there. We grew up with it, and people were so into it.
Now it's just on social media, and that's why it's like everything exposed.
Maybe.
I think so. Bigger, yeah, because you have to remember we're the 1995 kids. We literally, like, had before and after social media, and it's such a difference, right? Like everything before you keep to yourself.
Internet was a big thing.
Yeah.
Like waiting in the computer, turning it on, waiting like 5 minutes for it to turn on. And
yes. Oh my God. Burning stuff to CDs. You're like, before that we had cassettes.
Yeah, you did that. Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Like and subscribe. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Manseng Ti Phai Lo. Ho 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 ho.
Ho ho ho. I mean, no, that's Christmas.
Hey, you know what? Like, be confusing. Dress up as Santa Claus for Halloween. They're gonna be like, "What? Wrong holiday, dude." Hey, it's Halloween.
It's
I can dress up whatever I want.
There you go.
So, right?
Yeah.
Is it cultural appropriation? No. What culture is Santa Claus? Huh? Poland? Oh wait, no, that's an actual country. Never mind. Like North Pole. I was
North
thinking
Pole.
North
There you
Pole.
go.
Poland is another
Poland.
Sorry.
Poland is a communist country. Is it communist? I actually don't know.